In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 basic things you'll need for project management in Trello. So we're going to go over the basics. The first thing you need to understand is there are different lists, and these are these long white cards, project resources, to do, in progress, and completed. Those are lists. And you can add more lists and create names. I'm going to call that a new list. And so you can just go on and on. And if you'd like to delete a list, you can click these 3 dots and you can go to archive this list. The 3 main things that I like to focus on with project management are things getting completed. So I put the priority tasks here in the to-do column in the to-do list. If they're not finished, you drag them over to the in progress list. And when they're completed, you can drag the card over to the completed list. So I'm going to drag this back here. So to create a card, all you have to do is click add a card. And you can name your card. We're going to put Facebook social media calendar. This is going to be our to-do list. So we're going to click add a card. To access the card, you can click the words or the pencil. So these are things you can add in. You can add a to-do date on the right hand side. You can click the date. So we're going to say the due date is going to be January 1st, 2023. Okay, ooh, it's overdue. What? Let's check that out again. Dates. Oh, I put 2023, not 2024. Okay, so that's good. If somebody doesn't have the task done on time, because it's going to say overdue right here. So you can click save that. You can also have a start date. Let's say you don't have a document until a certain day, so you can't finish the task until that specific date, or you can't even start on it until that certain day. That might be why you want to have a start date. So let's see what else we have. You can click watch, and you can get notifications when there are changes on this card. That's optional. You can do that or not. If you'd like to add a specific member to the card, you can click here on the right hand side. Say, Dina, this is your task. This is what you need to get done this week. You can also add a label. So you can create labels and you can choose your own colors and give it a name. This is the purple label for whatever you want to have a label for. I have 3 core labels I use. Priority is red, that's important. Yellow is in progress, and green is finished. You can have as many or as few labels as you like. They also have a colorblind friendly mode that has designs on the labels. So that's really helpful for people that have colorblind people on their team. That's an awesome new feature I didn't know they had. Okay, so you know about labels, about members. One of my favorite and most powerful things in Trello is having a checklist. So you'll click checklist on the right hand side. And we're going to say SEO blog post. This is just for an example. You can copy items from other workspaces if you want to, but I'm just going to create a new one. So we're going to say this will be an article about Trello boards, and we'll put that in there. So the first thing that you want to do when you create an article is you might want to have your H1 heading or your title tag. Title, or we'll put an H1 headline and click add. So underneath the headline, you might want to have an introduction, and so you'll have that. You could even specify the words. You could have a 150 word introduction if you have a specific count that you want to have. After the introduction, we could have an H2 subhead. Then we'll say some body copy, and this is just for demonstrations, okay? We could have another H2 subhead. You can use H2 subheads or H3 subheads. We'll put body copy. We want this body copy to be 300 words. So you can get really dialed in and specific if you want. So then after that, we will have another subhead with let's do a bulleted list, because people like to have lists on their blogs. It makes it easier to read. Then let's do another subhead. I should have put that subhead above the bulleted list. So all you have to do is, click on that and drag it. You can drag it all the way to the top if you want that subhead up here. So we're going to put it above the bulleted list. After the bulleted list, let's go ahead and put another subhead, an H2 tag, and then add that, and then a conclusion. Okay, so we have all that, but what else would you need for a blog post? You might want to add an image, a featured image. You might want to add in some Amazon affiliate links. And I love the checklist because you can see what's finished and what's not. So let's say that Sally goes in and she's going to start working on this. All right, so she has to do the article. She's already written the headline. She's got the introduction. We'll just say she's written the whole article, but she hasn't done the featured image or the Amazon links yet. And you can see in this blue progress bar that the job isn't completed yet. So I'm going to go ahead and X out of this. Oh, and I totally labeled that wrong. So this should actually be blog post. New blog post. All you have to do is click where the words are if you want to change those. Highlight them, delete them, all that stuff. Okay, so you can see this progress bar here. Oh wait, no. I'm going to actually take this label off just to show you how to do that. Okay, so we can see the blog post is in progress. So you click on the card and drag it over to in progress. So the person on your team goes, oh yeah, I see my face here. It's in progress. I need to finish that job. So they can click on the card. The next time they clock in, they can go in and add the featured image and add the Amazon links. So they're done with that. So you can see here the checklist is finished. 13 out of 13 items are completed. Then you're going to drag those over to the completed card. The person that worked on this project might say, hey Dina, all done. What's next? And then I'll get a notification that I have been added to this card with a message. If you want to get it off the board, clean up your board, you can also go to archive and you can delete that card altogether. But there's no undo. Once you do it, it's gone. Okay, so one of the main things I like to have in these workspaces on Trello are project resources. You can see here is where we have the labels, finished, in progress, and priority. That's all I need right now, but you and your team might want to create different ones if you have a big team or big projects with different things in progress. Okay, so I like to also keep important assets in this card. This area is where I have also roadmaps in there. So important assets, you can click on that and we'll see what's inside. Here is social media URLs and handles. So if your social media manager can't remember what your URL is, they can go in here, open this up, and they can click on there in the Google Doc and they can see everything that you have. Or they can copy and paste and put that into Google. So let's go back to Trello. So let's see here. You can remove that attachment if you don't want it by clicking the three dots. And I'm going to show you how to add an attachment. In the right hand side of the card, you'll click attachment. So you're going to paste a link here. Oh, I need to grab that link again from that Google Doc. Can't remember it. It's a million years long. So I'm going to share this. So we need to copy that link, go back to Trello. So then we're going to paste the link right here where it says search or paste a link. The text to display will be Corkaby's social media handles and URLs. And I'm going to click insert. You can add covers to these if you want, specific colors, if you want to change the color of the top. You can add a picture if you want. We don't need to get into all that for this, for me. So now you can see you could label different projects with different colors. That's important projects. So I like that. Let's actually make that red because that's important. We don't want to mess anything up in there. There are custom fields you can add. It looks like that is with the paid trial. Power-ups. I don't really use power-ups, so I'm not even going to go over that right now. They do have automation tabs, but there are different things here you can check out if you want to play around with the power-ups, but I don't need all that stuff. There are different templates. There are social media templates you can do, and you want to make your workspace private probably. At least I do. So I think those are the basic things I wanted to show you, and I hope that you love Trello and it helps you as much as it helps me. And please smash that subscribe button, click like, share, comment if you have questions, and I'll see you in the next video.